Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite projects because these turn out so beautiful and everybody loves them. All the family, friends, teachers, everyone. They're so great. It's a Zentangle in the shape of a fleur de lis. You're going to need some white paper, a black marker, some chalk if you want it to be kind of faded like this, or you can use crayons or paint to do the color when you're done, whatever you have at home. And then you need a template for a fleur de lis. Now if you're working from home and you're one of my students, I'm going to have a shape that you can print out, post it on our Canvas page for my third graders. But I've already got one made. So you're going to put the template in the middle and just trace around it. You can trace it using your pencil, but I don't want you to have to watch me trace it twice. So I am going to go ahead and trace mine using my marker. Now, after you finish tracing, you want to finish the shape of the fleur de lis. So we're going to start by rounding out the little band that's wrapping around the bottom here. And then we want to bring down each of these points till they touch the middle. And we're going to bring up each of those points. There we go. Now it's all filled in. Now the next part is the really fun part. If you look closely, you'll see that each section has a different pattern. So I'm going to choose a different design for each part. You can choose whatever kind of design you want, but take your time and really think of something fun and interesting that you want to see inside your fleur de lis. I'm going to do some wiggly squiggles right here. Okay. And then let's see. I like polka dots. So I'm going to start with some polka dots. And now my tops and bottoms match. But I don't think my polka dots are enough. I need to add some more. So now I think I'm going to add some lines. Maybe instead of polka dots, maybe these are little balls of sunshine. That's the nice thing about Zentangles. You just build your designs up piece by piece, one simple shape and line on top of the other, until you have something that looks complicated, but was actually very easy and even quite relaxing to create. And you can use whatever kind of black marker or colored pencil you have. It does not need to be a Sharpie. I just really like using Sharpies. They're nice and bold. There we go. That looks much better. And then I can decide my next design. I like to choose kind of different ones so that they stand out next to each other. And only one more section to go. Let's see. Maybe I need something blocky over here. There. Now, once you've got all your Zentangles done, then you're going to choose your two colors. And you want to choose two colors that kind of go well together. You don't want to pick colors that are complementary. So you don't want to pick red and green or blue and orange or yellow and purple, because when those two mix together, they'll turn kind of a brownish color. Instead, you want to pick colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, like two warm colors or two cool colors. I'm going to do a green and a blue. A nice light green and a darker blue. Now, I'm using chalk because that's what I have. And I've got a tissue here as well to help me. With the chalk, I'm going to color a nice solid line along the edge of my Fleur De Lis. I'm not pressing down too hard because I want to be able to blend it. And I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to push the color out away from the Fleur De Lis. And then I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to make small circles, blending it out and away from my shape. Now you'll notice I only did one side. You're going to want to do each side one at a time because there's going to be a lot of extra dust if you're using chalk. So after I do a side, I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to tap it onto a tissue to get rid of that extra dust. And then I can just kind of move my tissue to the side and move on to my next part. Now, I'm not going to worry about any little mistakes where I get it inside of my shape just yet. At the very end, when I've done all of it, I can take an eraser and take off some of that extra that got in the parts that I didn't want it to. So I'll just bring it down like that. And then blend it out. And you would continue all the way around with your first color until you did your first color on all sides of your Fleur De Lis. Now I'm not going to keep going with this color because I want you to see where the second color goes. The second color is for the edges of the paper. And when you're doing the edges of the paper, you don't want to press hard at all. You want to be really gentle. And you want to just color a little across the corner. Because when it's all done, you want there to be some white between your two colors. You don't want it to completely fill the whole page. I'll just blend that a little, leaving a little bit of a white glow in between. Really helps these pop and stand out on the page. Now, when it's all done, you're left with a beautiful glowing Fleur De Lis to hang up or frame at your house. I hope you have a great time making it. Make sure you send me a picture if you're doing this for class. Have a great Gator Day.